Hey everybody, Joel here, and I'm joined by Jeremy from KGLB, and we got the games of the month here on KDUZ, KARP, and KGLB. And Jeremy, coming up in November, games of the month, it's all about playoffs. It's a fun time of the year, high school football and volleyball playoffs.
If you're a fall sports fan, this is the best time of the year. Everything kind of wrapped here over the course of the last few days, and now it's kind of all feet on the ground. Let's get rolling and move on to section play.
Well, we'll scroll some of the dates down here. If you're watching on the video, you can look at some of the dates for volleyball and football we got coming up on our radio stations. Start up with volleyball because that's, to me, that's one of the more exciting sports you're going to find. And there's a couple of teams that are having some really good seasons in Mayer Lutheran and Watertown Mayer.
We've got two of the top teams, maybe the top team in Class A and one of the top teams in Class 2A right here in our backyard, Joel. It's going to be really, really exciting. And you know, these aren't just teams anymore, Joel. You and I have covered these two for a long time. These are programs. And, Mayer Lutheran has a few state championships under their belt the last few years. Watertown Mayer has a few section titles under their belts. Two teams that really, really have high aspirations as we move into November.
We can't forget about football. The three sections we're covering between the three stations of KDUZ, KARP, and KGLB. The three main teams, Hutchinson, Dassel, Cokato, and Mayer Lutheran, all looking to play deep into November this year.
Yeah, I think especially for the Hutch Tigers coming off another great year. Dassel Cokato obviously has that dynamic Eli Gilman who just makes things look so effortless out there on the field. And then you've got a Mayer Lutheran team that is really, really senior based. They've been talking about this class at Mayer Lutheran for about the last 5 or 6 years. Hard to believe these guys are seniors, but I think all three should feel very confident in having deep, deep state tournament aspirations.
And don't forget, you can listen to all of those teams between our three stations of KDUZ, KARP, and KGLB. Check out our websites. Those will have schedules, chances for you to listen live on there. You can go to our app as well. Lots of fun stuff happening here in November for playoffs.
Yeah, it's the best one of the best times of the year if you're a high school sports fan. Over the course of this next month, shuffling between so many different things. And, when you're a school like Mayer Lutheran, you've got a lot of football and volleyball to follow. Dassel Cokato, who hasn't had one of those deep runs the last few years. They're kind of back at it. We were used to seeing them 5 to 7 years ago. It's been a little bit. But then the Hutch Tigers, what can you say? I don't know that there's a more consistent football program in all of the state of Minnesota right now. It's really, really going to be a fun time in our area for high school sports over the course of the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Those are your games of the month. Keep it tuned right here on KDUZ, KARP, and KGLB.